This all started nearly 24 hours ago when Trooper Paul Butterfield pulled over a pickup truck northeast of Ludington. During the stop, he was shot in the head. Police rushed to the scene trying to track down the suspects. 2 hours later, the suspects, a husband and wife, were arrested at a gas station 20 miles away.
Our team coverage begins tonight with 24-hour News 8's Ken Kolker, who is just learning some new information about the alleged gunman. Ken?
Yeah, Brian and Sue, the suspect's father does not want to believe that his son could have done this, but he wants the trooper's family to know that he is hurting for them.
Well, our family and our whole family, our hearts and our prayers go out to the trooper, his family, and all the other troopers. I'm at a loss for words.
Eric Knysz's father says he can't understand what happened, that he wants a chance to talk to his son, who's only 19.
As a father, there's all kind of questions, and I think in the next couple of days, most of them will be answered. But yes, it's possible something unforeseen could have happened. Eric was at the scene, yes, but whether he pulled the trigger or not, I can't say.
But his son was at Munson Medical Center in Traverse City with a bullet wound to the knee from a shootout with police.
I haven't talked to my son, you know, and I understand they won't let me, but I'd like him to answer a few of my questions, that's all.
He says his son borrowed his pickup truck yesterday and was headed to Ludington with his wife for a doctor's appointment. That, he says, is when the troopers stopped him. He wonders if it was because the truck had a loud muffler. He says he has no idea why his son would have shot at the trooper. Says he didn't even know that his son had a gun. The suspect's father says he's a former police officer in Calumet City and that his son had run-ins with the law. Your son would have respect for police, right? I mean, as someone who grew up...
You'd think so, yes. But, you know, this is not a surprise. This is a shock.
Knysz was only 14 when he was charged with home invasion. Then it was impaired driving last fall. Earlier this year, he was busted for carrying a switchblade that, according to state police, got him a year in jail. Then he got 93 days for a domestic violence. Knysz and his wife Sarah married about 1.5 years ago, and his father says that she was 6 months pregnant.
This is the worst day of my life.
Now, today we also learned that the suspect's uncle took out a personal protection order against him, saying that he had assaulted him and had access to weapons. Also, we just spoke with the father again by phone, who confirmed that a .357 Magnum had been taken from his home sometime over the last year. He says he did not know it was missing until after this incident. He says police will not tell him if it was the gun that was used in this crime. Live in Ludington, Ken Kolker, 24-hour News 8.